The ELD flips at 4:47 a.m., telling me that my new 14-hour day is ready to start. And that's it. That's the whole ceremony. No handshake, no send-off. Just a machine counting down the hours in my day, sitting in a Flying J outside Sykeston. Like it's any other morning. Except it's not, because for the first time in 6 weeks of training, there's nobody in the passenger seat. I rode with Dale for a month and a half, taught me how to back into a dock without praying first, how to adjust the tandems and scale the truck, how to nap for exactly 20 minutes and wake up fine instead of worse. Yesterday, he shook my hand in the terminal lot and said, "You'll do good," like it was already decided. And then he got in his truck and drove off to train some other rookie somewhere else. And I stood there for a second, before I remembered I had a truck of my own now. Columbus, Ohio, 400 and some miles. A load of appliance parts nobody will ever think about again once they're off my trailer. The first 2 hours are fine, better than fine. I feel like I'm getting away with something. Radio low, coffee still hot, sun not even up yet over the flat, dark fields near Cape Girardeau. I catch myself grinning at nothing. By Mount Vernon, Illinois, the grin is gone. Not because anything's wrong, because nothing is. No Dale to ask, "What do you think?" Like it's a quiz I might fail. Just me and 11 more hours of me. That's when the thinking starts. I think about the ELD, how it doesn't care that I'm nervous, doesn't care about anything. Just sits there, counting my hours like a scoreboard I can't argue with. Dale used to joke the old logbooks at least let a man lie a little when he needed to. Now the truck knows everything before I do. Knows when I stopped. Knows when I idled too long. Probably knows I've checked the mirror 4 times in the last mile, like something's going to be different back there. Somewhere past Effingham, the sky opens up. Not a storm, just rain, steady and gray. The kind that turns 80-mile-an-hour interstate into 60-mile-an-hour, and turns 60-mile-an-hour into a decision every 10 seconds about following distance. My hands are tighter on the wheel than they need to be. I think about calling my wife. I think about what I'll even say. I make the call, hands-free, and she asks if I've eaten. And I say yes, even though I haven't. And she says, "Be careful," like she's said every day since I told her I was doing this. And for about 90 seconds, I'm not alone in the cab at all. Then the call ends, and it's just the wipers again. Terre Haute, Indianapolis, sitting there in traffic like it wants something from me. A guy in a Corolla cuts across 2 lanes right in front of my grill. I stand on the brake. The trailer groans behind me, and for one long second I think, what 400 appliance parts and 76,000 pounds would do to a car like that? And then he's gone, off the exit. Never even saw how close it came to being a very different kind of morning for both of us. My hands are shaking a little after that. I let them. East of Indy, the rain quits. Somewhere around Richmond, the sun comes back out, low and orange, like it's apologizing for the whole day. And I realize I haven't thought about the ELD or Dale or the Corolla in almost 40 miles. I've just been driving. Actually driving. Not performing it. Columbus comes up over the horizon, the skyline small and gray-blue in the distance. and something in my chest loosens that I didn't know was tight. The dock guy at the warehouse doesn't say much, checks my paperwork, waves me back, and that's the whole reception for the longest day of my life so far. I one-time it, like a pro. Makes me feel good, proud. I'm not sure. Small thing. Feels like everything. Sitting in the cab after, engine off, waiting to get unloaded, I check my time on the ELD, out of habit. 1 hour and 41 minutes of drive time left. 2 hours and 53 minutes left in my 14. Just numbers that I would learn to live with for the next 10 years. I call my wife again. She asks if I made it. Yeah, I say. I made it.